have to share police powers with the president as stipulated by the Constitution. We do not have a federal government police force. We have the Nigerian police force, which shall be administered, organized, and supervised by the Nigerian police force.
No, my lord, I want to say something. I want to say something here. Perhaps it might also enlarge the scope of people who should be invited here for examination. My lord, if we cannot find those who literally murdered Abiola, who are those people who could be said to be the beneficiaries of the death of Abiola?
Rogers has linked you with some of the killings he did.
He never did.
He linked you with the attempted murder of Hebrew.
He did not.
My lord, the Matters Council is leading the evidence in our matters.
Is this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord, but we can't be talking about cases which are in court,
Is
my lord.
this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord. These cases are in court, my lord. I'm just reminding your lordship.
My lord, sorry, my lord, I think I'll be in cross-examination.
Legally Speaking, a program that deals with legal issues and questions we face as citizens of this amazing country, Nigeria. Legally Speaking. Join us every
Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
for Legally Speaking.
Hello, a very warm evening on Legally Speaking on Planet Radio 101.1 FM and Spectrum TV, coming to you from Star Times and Free to Air. My name is Anthony Ebuka, I'm a legal practitioner with Law Partners and Associates. Today on Legally Speaking, we have a handful of things to discuss. One of them is the black eye that was given to Ajero, the NLC chairman, in Imo State when he went to support a protest rally by the Nigerian Labour Congress of Imo State. We look at some issues pertaining to that black eye. Okay, appointments and confirmation of appointments, nomination and confirmation of appointments of Morin, sorry, it's PDP. Some members of PDP have kicked against it and they've approached the court to challenge that appointment. We'll also look at issues with respect to the what do you call it? The Wike has been in the news, and the governor was tear gassed and shot with a water pump. Well, an impeachment or proposed impeachment process in Rivers State. So Rivers State has been boring, and I hope that the water from the water board or the fire service is able to kill that fire. The EFCC chairman has also come up to try to streamline issues with regard to movie star. Rambo, Commandos, Stallone, and Schwarzenegger. So I think the new EFCC chairman is trying to put calm down the boys because their eyes have been quite red of recent. So this and some other interesting things are what we hope to discuss today on Legally Speaking. I have two guests with me, and I start with the far left. Hannah is saying Hannah is not a legal practitioner. Hannah is sorry, I keep saying that. I say that on emphasis. Sometimes people would want to be a legal practitioner. She is also with Law Partners and Associates. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's go to the black eye guy. The black eye person that's Ajero, the NLC chairman, president, has been hospitalized, and from medical experts, they say they're battling to save his right eye. Now, what happened to his right eye? That's a question that I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will want to know. Hannah, you've read the story on the NLC chairman?
The NLC chairman went on a protest. He went to support fellow, what do we call comrades? Yes. He went to lend support to comrades during a protest, and this, what we see on the screen, is what he ended up with. So he was whisked to Federal Medical Center, where he said he wasn't with his phone, and
the Nigerian police, which is the only one allowed by grossly abused. Our governors have to share police powers with the president as stipulated by the Constitution. We do not have a federal government police force. We have the Nigeria police force, which shall be administered, organized.
Is this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord, but you can't be talking about cases which are in court,
Is
my lord.
this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord. These cases are in court, my lord. I'm just reminding your lordship.
My lord, sorry, my lord, I think I'll be in cross-examination.
Legally Speaking, a program that deals with legal issues and questions we face as citizens of this amazing country, Nigeria. Legally Speaking. Join us every
Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
for Legally Speaking.
The Nigerian police force, which is the only one allowed by grossly abused. Our governors have to share police powers with the president as stipulated by the Constitution. We do not have a federal government police force.
Hello, welcome back to Legally Speaking. Still Anthony Ebuk and with Hada Essien and Etini Bassi. Okay, so we are moving straight to the EFCC story. Very recently, the chairman of the EFCC, the new chairman of the EFCC, less continuous detention of suspects awaiting investigation, sometimes without an order of court for a long time. So the new chairman of the EFCC, Olukoyede, has banned sting operations at night. In fact, some students of I think University of Ilori, Ife, were arrested, about 56 of them, and he insisted that they be released in streamlined bail conditions. And before now, you'll be expected to bring a level 14 minimum officer of the state civil service or a landed property with C of O. Olukoyede has come to review that position to say anybody can take the suspects. Anybody can take suspects on bail insofar as it is sure you're sure to provide him when he's required, and that long stay in their custody is unconstitutional, and they have to try and move beyond this unconstitutionality. Yes, Etini, come to you. You've read that pronouncements by the EFCC boss. How impressed are you?
Well, it's quite impressive because EFCC I wouldn't say they were out of control, but they did so many things that I wouldn't consider constitutional. They kind of abused
their powers.
Their powers, yes. Now they've come out to say that no, he has put a stop to the sting operations, like raiding people's houses at night to fish suspects of one crime or the other. I think that's a good one, actually, because Emefiele, he was arrested at night, right, in his house.
Okay, Emefiele's case was even better because they had issued invitations to him and so on. He wasn't just the only person. A whole lot of people.
Aside from that,
let's leave even the politically exposed people out of it. Let's look at these university students referred to as Yahoo boys. I mean, I agree that they did a lot of good, but the result of a lot of good is not forthcoming. They've arrested and prosecuted so many of these boys and just let them go on what you call plea bargain. They go back and they continue in the same direction. It's quite unfair that you allow people who have committed such heinous crimes not to face trial. They just come to court, take a plea, and the court awards penalties for them to pay, and they walk away and continue. Hannah, let's come to you.
Well, for me, I do not see, because first of all, it wasn't prohibited. He says he's doing this now according to a review of procedures. That means a new way of doing things has been agreed upon by them. Now I'm thinking, saying that people shouldn't be arrested at night. What's really so special about being arrested during the day? Okay, at night you are allowed to sleep, so they now arrest you in the day. For me, it's not a big deal. But the profiling and that's what I saw about profiling and releasing suspects not keeping them long. That's the one I'm impressed with. That's the one I'm.
Because I wouldn't say that those night sting operations were too bad.
Yes.
But in some cases, I went to her house. She was screaming. They broke in, packed laptops. She said, "I am not the person you're looking for." And when I just say, "Who was in this house? Where is your boyfriend?" and this kind of like, he was caught with a towel or something. Some of these things were not very decent anyway.
I think the idea behind the night operations was just to find the person they were looking for the house.
Yeah.
During the daytime, and then you not see the suspect.
Yeah, but I know these so-called Yahoo boys are necessarily nocturnal. They walk in the night and sleep in the day. So if you go in the day, you can catch them. All right, we open the phone lines and with the phone numbers to call at 090-222-31011. I repeat that number, 090-222-31011. The alternative number to call will be 070-454-17707. I repeat that alternative number, 070-454-17707. So we've had a series of conversations which has included the